Hello and welcome to Heroes of Time. My name is Vince Southbless, aka the Indigo Babies, and here we are on another Technomancy Suite development log. And so I'm going to go through the new app that I'm working on inside of it called Simuse, which is a holographic simulator. So let me get into this straight up. So here we got a little basic test. So we got the brick, it gets over, it gets launched. So if some of you watched my last video, you'll see I had a little bit of this, but now with the controllers, as you can see, I'm able to go through and select. So the aim with this is just one type of simulation that I've made to show it as an example, but this is going to be able to simulate multiple different types of stuff. So I'm going to have it on there so that there are preset simulations that are going to be much like this, and then hopefully I'll be able to make some more modular dynamic simulations. So maybe that will just be multiple different simulations merged into one, but ultimately just playing around with it is fun. There might be some practical uses being able to use it. Maybe I'll look into how architecture, how they test different architectural structures to see if certain weights will be able to hold, see if I could implement something like that. Maybe something about aerodynamics, how they test cars, how they test wings on a plane, be able to do some things like that. But yeah, there's a lot that I want to be able to do in it. So the next thing that I have already coded in here is I can go to the camera setting and we can move the angle. So if I change it to this angle here, go back to replay, restart it, and then we've got this angle here. So beforehand when I was doing it, you could move the camera and the this is getting a bit top. There we go. You could move the camera and the replay at the same time, but for the sake, whoa, this is getting nuts. For the sake of the buttons on the gamepad, I've made it so that you switch between the two. So let's do it from this angle. What are we on? Replay. There we go. Oh, and then it hits it there. So yeah, to be fair, that is all I've got for this update here. Now, so the next thing that I thought I was going to be doing was going to be, oh, okay, we got camera movement, and we do have. Is that just because I played it and then? Oh, this is going crazy at the moment. Actually, I'm not even pressing anything. This is going again and again. Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened just there. That was interesting. So, well, yeah, next thing I'm going to be doing is figuring out what that was. But initially I was going to be getting onto the leap motion and putting in the hand tracking in there. So then by putting in the hand tracking, I can go over everything that I've already created, and then add it so that the hand tracking features will be able to work in there. Multiple controllers, keyboard, mouse, gamepad, and hand tracking. But after making this, see the way that I'm controlling the camera right now is a very, very basic script that would work on any camera. And in fact, it works. It's not even manipulating the camera specifically. It's just manipulating the object to vector 2. So X, Y on the positioning, horizontal and vertical on the rotations. So at minimum, it needs to be added so that there's like a direct up and down with the positioning. And oh, I see, I think it's just got a long replay, so that's not too bad. That's not actually the, okay, that's cool. Yeah, so I need to get a forward and back. No, I've got forward and backwards. I need to get an up and down, and then also with the rotations, I need to get that rotation. So right now it does that and it does that, but I need to get that rotation. And rather than just getting those things, or actually making a script specific to just a camera. What I'm probably going to do next is make the script that is specific to the holographic camera. So the holographic camera has different features that involve the holographic elements, such as the depth, the far clipping, the back clipping, and yeah, there's a couple other features. The actual size of the hologram as well. So the size of the hologram kind of creates a type of zoom, I suppose you could say. Yeah, no, I suppose it's a type of zoom. So what I need to do is figure out, like I'm saying, figure out how I'm going to deal with the 3 dimensions of position and the 3 dimensions of rotational axis on a gamepad controller. And then I'm going to have to think about the added holographic camera dynamics and how that fits onto a gamepad theoretically, and then code that. And then I'll not only be able to use that for this, but then obviously it will go throughout all of the other apps as well. So if you're watching this, I hope you're having a blessed day, and stay tuned for the next video.